Good morning. We're finally heading to Monkey Park. I've been wanting to go do this ever since we got to Kyoto. Let's go see some monkeys. I just hope I don't get bit.
Oh my god, please don't.
First things first, a little bit of brekkie action. Need to get some food in this bell before I hike the mountain.
It's open.
Oh,
Maybe.
it's open. You just have to push the little button.
Yeah, we're just having that coffee.
Just coffee.
Okay.
Sure.
We can have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is this place, Megan?
They have food and coffee. It's like a fancy coffee shop.
Cool. Japanese style omelet. That's the morning menu. Looks like they know how to make coffee here. Did you see the drippers coming in? Mm-hmm. That's cool. Arigatou gozaimasu. So this looks like a real professional coffee shop here. This is no Starbucks. Didn't realize that coming in.
Rich Cafe au lait. It's 750 yen, so like $10. So it's gotta be good.
But is it a coffee or is it a hot chocolate?
I think it's a cafe.
Ah.
And then they have like regular coffee here too. Which is like a drip coffee as well, I think.
Guess we're having a $10 cup of coffee here in Japan today, so let's see.
How it is.
Let's see how it is. We might just be crazy.
The station.
Okay, just 2 coffee.
2 coffee,
Yeah. And
1 heating.
yeah, and 1 rich.
Rich
One.
coffee.
Yeah,
And
just
that's
this.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Rich coffee only.
What is this one?
It's a sugar.
Sugar.
Oh, cool. Just mini baby sugars. Ow, my eye.
You're so dumb. It's a lot of milky for you. Here.
Wow.
Is it worth it?
That is some of the hottest coffee I've ever had.
Me too.
I don't know, like, it must be cooked over a fire or something.
It is the hottest coffee I've ever had.
It's insane.
I like it though.
It's like,
I burnt my
it would
phone.
put McDonald's to shame. If this were to spill on my lap, I would have 3rd-degree burns.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyways, but it's really good, but it's hot. But hot in a good way, not a bad way.
Delish. It's actually very good. Hey, where are we going? And where are we?
ただいま発見中です。
I know we need to figure out where to go.
Did we figure it out?
We don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
We'll find out. We're a little bit lost today, aren't we?
Yeah, the train station here is not as good as Tokyo in terms of clarity.
It's a bit more confusing.
It's still pretty good, but not that good.
I feel like every time we think we don't know where we're going, though, we end up where we're going. So,
Yeah, but this one has no signs. Semi-express, I don't know what that means.
this is a cool train.
It is cool. It's very like 70s. It's neat.
It's like
I feel like it would be in like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
totally. We made it to Arashiyama.
And look at this train. I think it's literally the Polar Express. It is.
I don't know.
This is what it does when it's not Christmas. It works in Japan.
So we made it to Arashiyama. Now we need to figure out how to get up to the top of this mountain to see some monkeys. Hydration is extremely important before you hike the mountain. It's a big one, big water. Got a big bottle of water here and I'm ready to head up to the top of Monkey Mountain.
And it smells like broccoli.
It smells like broccoli, yeah, you're right. We are en route, so you basically go from downtown Kyoto to Arashiyama, and then from there you got a little bit of walk ahead of yourself until you get to the base of the mountain. Then you have to hike up the mountain to see the monkeys. We're going up there somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but up there. It appears I've lost Megan. She's taking more photos of cherry blossoms. All right, we are just starting our climb here towards Monkey Park in Arashiyama. Looks like there's a little bit of a line to get in. You do have to pay to do this hike and to see the monkeys. Takes about 20 minutes to get to the top. Looks like it's 550 Japanese yen for adults. So $6 to $7 Canadian to do the hike.
Excited?
Yep.
This is what you want to do the whole time.
Let's see some monkeys. Yeah, you don't want to bring food in. That's where the monkeys can get aggressive and actually attack you. So if you think you're being smart, trying to sneak food in and feed the monkeys, well, you'll find out for yourself.
Oh, it's so nice out. It's like summer. How are you feeling there? Losing your breath?
Oh. Sounds like you are.
The male and female. The male is 15 kilograms, while the woman is 10. It's nice. This isn't as busy as other spots have been.
So we've been walking for about, I would say, 10 minutes now, and we're like 3/4 of the way up. So they say it takes 20 minutes, but depends on your pace. And it's beautiful. The trees, the nature, the views. I mean, you can smell all the different types of trees that they have, and it's quiet. I thought it was gonna be really busy because when we did our research, it had a ton of reviews, all 5-star. And compared to all the touristy places we've been to, this is absolutely dead.
Monkeys communicate with expression with voice. If you see its upper teeth, it's scared. If you're not seeing its upper tooth, it's mad when it opens its mouth. So you do not want to see this. You don't really want to see this either. Boy, those look like your teeth.
You don't want to scare them, and you don't want them to be mad. So we are at the top of the mountain, Monkey Park, and it's really, really cool. There's over 150 monkeys here and tons of baby monkeys. There's some older monkeys. This guy's an old one, look at him. He's so old.
Sad.
And they're super, super friendly. Mind you, there are some, you can pay money and you can feed them through a caged area, which we're not doing. But seems like those monkeys are a little bit more aggressive. And Megan just found a baby monkey.
Ran right by me.
So the monkeys usually live in groups of 30 to 50, and then there would just be multiple different families of monkeys. However, this group is over 150 strong.
That's why you get to see so many, and they're just everywhere.
Yeah.
And they fight a lot. One of the caretaker guys, so there's caretakers that basically break up the monkey fights and then stop tourists from being stupid. And they kept having to break up the monkey fights.
There was a few monkey fights, but I would rather the monkeys fight with each other than to fight with the tourists.
I think that's why they squash it right away, because they don't want them getting like heated and aggressive, because when one monkey would start getting agitated, they would all like look and then run.
Yeah, they would jump in. Break up the fight. Just gotta keep the peace.
It's like they do it to stop like the people and then
So my only concern with coming to Monkey Park was, would there be any monkeys at Monkey Park? So many times I've gone to these types of things and then you arrive and they're like, yeah, there is monkeys in the area, but they're up in the mountains. And that was, as you can see, not the case with this one.
And these are the snow monkeys, so they're actually more friendly apparently than the ones that are in the shrines, that they have all the signs saying like, don't
Be
go
careful.
close to them. And these ones I saw in the sign, they actually live to 30 years old, which is crazy. And the babies that we were seeing were only 1 year old. So imagine how small they must be when they're born.
Yeah, because they were tiny.
Yeah, and so cute.
They were probably like half the size of my head.
Well, that's not saying much.
Okay, maybe they were like three-quarters the size of Megan's head.
Sweetie peas. That's in a lot. They have a small head. So the babies are born in spring, which means the babies we saw today are actually 1 year old, because I think they're coming up to the new childbearing season in spring now. Their bums and their faces are red because you can actually see the blood through their skin. It's not because like they're embarrassed or angry or anything, it's just you can see through.
It's cool.
So in this park, Iwatayama, the monkeys here actually eat red soil and clay, and we also saw a little guy going after a lizard, chasing him around. And monkeys also eat over 200 kinds of food in this park. In the winter they eat bark, and they also live on shoots and fruit.
So cool.
So cool. And soil apparently. And salamanders.
They're eating salamanders, centipedes, they're eating clay, different types of dirt, bark. Basically, they're eating whatever they can get their hands on.
Oh, I also saw them eating like fleas or whatever the guy was picking off the other guy's butt.
Yeah. So they eat each other's fleas.
I don't know if I'm assuming that's fleas.
Fleas or ticks or bugs or
Oh yeah,
something.
it could be ticks as well.
Yeah. So we just finished our tour of Monkey Park and I loved it. Megan, what do you think?
It was worth it. I was skeptical, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I think
There's like so many babies, first of all.
it's exactly what I was hoping for. Looking at the photos online, you see like monkeys just like in the wild, and that's exactly what it is. They're in the wild. So, you know, it's pretty cool that all these people can come here and experience this and see all the monkeys running around and having a good time.
I loved it. It was really fun. I don't want to leave.
This is probably my favorite thing I've done
In a while.
in Japan.
Really? It's up there.
It's one of my favorite things we've done in Japan.